Please welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You, and I thought to share where this Hispanic or Latino woman is calling out, people that looks like me, telling them that they don't have any right to tell Hispanic or pine-colored people not to use the big N. She goes as far as to talk about let's make the big N great again. Despite a lot of conversation, and I was able to put up some of those stitches. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes.
I don't think black people have a right to tell white people or Hispanics what they can and cannot say. And that means if a black person wants to use the N-word, that means a white person also can use the N-word, because all lives matter, not just Black Lives Matter. So with that said, the fact that they're trying to sue this woman, this white woman, they're trying to take her kid away from her because she used the N-word, just shows you how toxic cancel culture is. And this is a great case as to how we need to stop cancel culture. It is anti-American, it is anti-free speech, and if you can say the N-word, so can I, whether you like it or not. It doesn't affect your freedom, but you're sure affecting mine by telling me that I can't say it because I'm not black. So, make the N-word great again.
The comments under this video are absolutely disgusting, and it's all black people saying they're gonna find out who she is and they're gonna call ICE and have her deported. I thought you all liked immigrants. Oh, but you don't like the immigrants that call y'all out on your bullshit. All she stated was that black people don't own a word, and they shouldn't be able to police what white people and Hispanics get to say or not say. The fucking comments, I fucking can't.
Y'all look at this. I love how my skin looks right after I get a haircut. It's so clean looking. It looks so fresh. It looks so just like moisturized. It's incredible. But it's so crazy to think that there are groups of people out there who literally go to sleep at night, and right before they go to sleep, they be like, that black dude I seen with that beautiful brown skin, I should have called him an N-word. If I don't call him an N-word, who's gonna call him an N-word? I want to say the other word so bad, but you know they're going to take my god doggone video down if I say it. But they literally, they crave, I mean, it's like it's eating them alive not to be able to say it. They want to say it so bad. Have you ever, is there anything in your life that you really want to say that bad that you just like, I always have to think about it. I constantly have to be like, oh no, somebody gotta call them that. Why are people so infatuated with using this word? It's ridiculous. It's the most nonsensical thing that I've ever heard. People literally arguing, fighting, debating about who else can use the N-word. I even seen once before, they had it on the news. It was on the news. They were discussing it with that actor. Oh man, what is that black guy? Delroy Lindo. They were discussing it with Delroy Lindo, and the white man was just adamant about it. He was just like, yo, I just don't understand why. And it came to a point, he was like, say it. Say, you want to say it so bad. This is America. You're free to say what you want to. Just say it. Just say the word. And that man would not say it. Because we all know that it's meant to be derogatory. It was you know the real funny thing about it? This is the funny thing about the word Negro. The funny thing about the word, the N-word. The N-word came from the colonizers that had also Mexicans that were working with them, alongside them, for them, whatever you want to call it. And the Mexicans would call the black peoples negra. Negra means black. But they were so unintelligent that, just like many of them, they cannot pronounce those words. They have a hard time even pronouncing their names. They'll take, her name is Jalacia. What's her name? Jessica? Jalacia. That's her name. But they don't want to say it because it's too complicated, is what they'll say for them. So they couldn't say negra, so they just shortened it and said nigger. My video probably finna get deleted now. And so that's where the word came from. A bunch of simple-minded settlers that didn't have the aptitude or the brain capability or the mental capacity to be able to say the word negra. They couldn't say what he just said. He just said negra. Let me say negra. No, they didn't have the ability to. So this is the word that so many people want to say. I want to say a word that an imbecile couldn't wrap his mind around saying the proper way. And this is why I need to say it. Huh? I think the best thing we can do is everybody just say it. Everybody will say, you black, you Hispanic, you're Arabic, Australian, whatever. Say it. But make sure when you do say it, the consequences, they can be severe. They can be lethal. Hell, some of these boys out here, man, it might be deadly for you. So I think what they really want to say is, I want to be able to say it and there be absolutely no consequences. So black people, don't take it personally. If I call you the N-word, I'm just saying it because I feel like I want to say it, but I don't want you to feel any type of way about it. Nah. Deal with these consequences.
That lady is confused and probably hates herself, with that curly hair of hers. I'm sure she has closer African DNA ancestry than she would like to believe. I'm Mexican American, and I don't even like being called Hispanic. And you don't represent Hispanics, and a lot of Hispanics don't like that word. We don't even like other Hispanics saying that other word. But I'll tell you something. If you think you can get away saying that word to blacks, then go ahead. Because it's their right to do what they're going to do to you for saying that word. The word is has nothing to do with freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is about not going to prison for speaking out against the government or a foreign government. That's what freedom of speech is about. It's not about your right to be racist and hateful and pretending that you represent Hispanics and whites. You don't represent nobody but yourself. And you are parroting people who are very bitter and evil inside. Because you have to be very hateful of yourself to want to say a word that you know is negative. Yes, black people use it. They have every right to use it. Just like Hispanics has every right to use racist names towards Hispanics when joking around with each other. Okay? Just like whites do the same. You don't have the right to go be racist to a white person or a black person, no matter how much you want to wish to say that word. In fact, if you really want to say that word so much, just marry a black person. Okay? So you can be able to say it to a black person who knows you're saying it with love, if that's what you're really looking for. You want to really say it with love, just go tell the black people, hey man, I really want to say this with love. And they'll tell you, just don't use the hard R. And be careful who you say it around, because you will get hurt. Because you are not black. That word don't belong to you. That's a word that was used against their people when they were suffering very hard. That's a word that's been continually used by a government who have thugs who use these thugs to make these people's lives more miserable if they are still poor. I know how it feels because I'm a Mexican American. I know what it's like to be harassed by the police, to be treated so differently just because I'm Mexican American. And somewhere along the way, Hispanics who hate themselves too much have lost that. They want to please a person who doesn't love them. Heck, the ones they're trying to please don't even like the poor whites. You know, poor whites and poor blacks and poor Hispanics and lower middle class would just realize this. Our lives would be a lot better. It wouldn't be helping the ones who want to keep us divide and conquer, fighting amongst each other. So no, being able to say the word has nothing to do with cancel culture or freedom of speech. Saying that word with the hard R, that's not culture. That's a racism. Racism is not culture. And if you really think racism is a culture, then go somewhere where people will see you as lesser human being and see how you like it.
Baby, you sound stupid. Getting up here saying what you just said, you really sound like an ignorant ass bitch. That's what you sound like. And I don't even like to disrespect people. But if you're defending a woman who attacked a 5-year-old black boy who was autistic and called him the N-word, you're defending that. You're saying it's okay for her to teach her children that behavior is okay. Oh, God, I hope you're not a mother, because your kid's going to be fucked up. Your kid's going to have no morals, no values, probably going to be robbing liquor stores by the time they 3. That is crazy. If you think that her behavior is okay, if you think that what she taught her kids is okay, and as far as using the N-word, y'all want to be them so bad you're picking up all their bad habits. That don't even make no sense. You want the history that comes along with using that word as well? You want the death? The racism? Curious. You want the slavery? The oppression? Systemic racism? You want all of that. Since you want to use that word so bad, do you want all of that? Because you can't just take the word if you don't want to take the history. If you don't want to take the history, then why do you want the word? You want the word because you want to be able to disrespect us, and it's okay. You want to be able to use that word, that offensive, disrespectful word, and that's okay. Like the rest of them. Because this is nothing but pure white rhetoric. And y'all just messing with us because we are not doing anything. We're not responding. We're not moving. A couple months ago, y'all was all up here crying, asking for help. Do you remember? Now you're attacking black people for no reason. And you're on here saying it's okay for a white woman to attack a 5-year-old child. Doesn't matter the race. Doesn't matter the race. But it's okay for her, because she's white, to attack a child and call him the N-word. That is A-okay to you. That is A-okay to you. That's okay. I pray that if you have children, they never encounter anyone with the same morals and values that you have, so that they're not traumatized for the rest of their life. You sound stupid. You sound stupid. What you sound like is that you run around sucking black dick. They bust you down. They don't call you back. And so now you want the legal right to be able to call up Tyrone and call him all kind of N-words. That's what you sound like. Because why would you want to be able to use a word that oppressed an entire race of people and use the fact that we took it back We reclaimed it. So they stopped using it to kill us as a reason why you have the right. And you're defending a woman who attacked a child. If you have children, help CPS take your kids too. They're better off with somebody else because your morals and values ain't shit.
So I don't really know you, but you came across my feed, so it's time for me to address you. Let me tell you one thing for sure. Call us an N-word in our face and watch what happens to you. Just because we said, it's a different meaning behind it. When y'all said, it's disrespectful, okay? Then y'all want to sit here and cry while we don't help y'all, and Trump sending y'all back to your home countries. That's why you bold, Mr. Speak the Truth, or whatever the fuck your name is, little mama. Since you so bold, come say it in my face and watch what happens to you. Call me the N-word. I promise you, it's gonna be some issues, some problems. Call anybody I know the N-word. See, y'all talk this stuff on the internet. Y'all some internet people, but y'all ain't gonna say none of this stuff in nobody's face. Not a black person at all. I promise you that. Call us the N-word if you want to, and it's gonna be a bad day for you. And that's just what it is. At this point, our community needs to go on ahead.
Young lady, I figured I'd give you a little history lesson here. Did you know back then, when white masters got mad at slaves, they used to have other slaves hold them down while they shit in their mouths? Did you know that? Did you also know that white people used to eat us they used to just eat us? Did you know that? Because they wanted our energy or whatever. They wanted our genetics. Did you know that? Yeah, it's disgraceful that you're trying to defend the white person that they're trying to make a South Pacific N-word. It's like equivalent to say, boy, it's an insult. To say make it great again is a straight slap in our faces. First of all, you're not white. It's clear as day. You are not white. You might be white, but you don't look it. You're not blonde here. You don't have the blue eyes that they're looking for. You're not part of that crew. Honey, you are closer to me than them. I promise you that. You are. You go to Detroit right now and say it, I'll probably look at you, whatever. But they won't do that with a person with blonde hair, blue eyes. No. So don't insult us saying, make it great again.
Like,
you're insulting us.
It's just so easy for both Hispanic and pan-colored and all of that to come out to spew whatsoever that they feel that is right and very, good for them, because they are not in a shoe. You are not in the shoes of the people who faced the kind of oppression that makes them to let you know that you couldn't or you can't use such a word. You are telling people whom their ancestors were, were treated in a manner where you cannot even treat an animal, while using the said word. Like, these people back then were humiliating. I cannot even spill all of the things that they went through, but they are going through that in the hands of their oppressor while using the big N on them. Okay, just imagine that you are a slave to someone and this person is all out trying to dry your skin using your, maybe any part of your body as a designer, and while doing that using their word, like, these are the kind of thing that they went through. That's something I cannot even say here. Yeah, these are the kind of thing that they went through. These are the kind of the thing that, like, and now you are like, make the big N great again. Are you okay? It's even the audacity for me. Like, why is it that these people just come? Like, it is so obvious this time around. This woman, especially this Hispanic woman, instead of you to focus your energy more on ways at which you could help your own people debunk the mass deportation happening in your own community, instead of you to look for a way to make your own community come together for a common goal, you are all out here for people that looks like me. Instead of you to channel your energy in making your own community great, in trying to make sure that at least the mass deportation happening, especially in your own community, is on a level that is very controlling. No, you don't want to do that. No, everybody will leave whatsoever that is wrong with them. Focus more on people that looks like me, because when I mention people that looks like them, that is when attraction will come. You have your own shenanigans happening in your own community, right? But instead of you to focus more on that, you decided that, oh, I want to also key in on this big N controversy. This whole thing started because of the pen-colored woman decided to use the big N on a 5 year, and oh my god, people that looks like me have not rested to since then. So many pine-colored women coming out to tell you why you need to shush and let them be ray and sis towards you. So many pine-colored women decided that it was a very good opportunity to show their hunger for ray and sis. And now not only pine-colored women, now Hispanic women has joined the queue, right? Meanwhile, there is an ongoing issue on your own community, but you don't have energy for that. You don't have energy to go out there to maybe have a peaceful protest and tell them, oh my God, the mass deportation thing is taking a turn on us. You need to really stop it. No, you don't have time to do that for your own community, for your own people. But you have time to talk about every other community and their own struggle. Like, seriously, this is just getting so irritating at this point. Because everybody will just come with their own. Everybody will just come to show themselves or the kind of person that they are. We already know this. I know this already. There's no point showing yourself over and over again, but just use the same energy. You say the same energy and go and work towards a way at which your deportation is not going to affect you or your entire family. Like, you have a lot in your table or on your table already. So clear the table, leave people that looks like me out of your own shenanigans and focus more on building on yourself and your own community. Like, the same energy all of these other POC people are having in people that looks like me. Why don't they just use it to invest more on their own community? Like, serious, this is just getting so like, oh my goodness. Anyway, lovelies, wanna just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, please. If you've not subscribed to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one. Comment section of what you think of this video, please. Subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that. Like, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.